This NFL insider believes Jayden Daniels can have a CJ Stroud kind of impact on the Washington Commanders. Let's talk about it.
How I feel? Blessed. What I want?
Get back slow. I love the way she rock it. I love the way she move it, shake it on me. When she cry for him, the shawty is the winner. You can tell that shawty's over getting out. She's confident. I love the way she move it.
YouTube, what's going on? It's Juan Gotti here. We on the Washington Commanders video. Before we get to it, I want to let you guys know I'm giving away 5 Jayden Daniels jerseys once we reach 7K. So if you want to have a chance at winning one of those jerseys, all you got to do is be a subscriber of the channel. All right, let's get to it. So we're at the point of the off season where there's going to be a lot of speculation and opinions coming out with our videos because us fans and content creators, we don't have the inside scoop like these podcasters, like these team reporters, or these NFL insiders. Bucky Brooks, he had a strong opinion on Jayden Daniels, basically saying that he sees Jayden Daniels having a CJ Stroud kind of year and impact on the Washington Commanders. Take a listen.
Absolutely. And I would expect it to be a very similar impact. The reason why is because Cliff Kingsbury has done this before with a young quarterback. Look no further than the work that he did with Kyler Murray when Kyler Murray came out of Oklahoma. Right away, Kyler Murray hits the ground running, wins the Offensive Rookie of the Year award, has over 3,500 pass yards, 500 rush yards, 24 total TDs. I would expect to see that kind of production and performance from Jayden Daniels. When you look at Jayden Daniels, he is an elite prospect when it comes to his arm talent and his athleticism. He can put it together whether he's working on the script or off the script. You look at the surrounding talent around him, Terry McLaurin, Jaheim Dotson. You also see Austin Eckler coming over to give them a threat out of the backfield with Zach Ertz. There are a lot of pieces in place for Jayden Daniels to hit the ground running. I expect him to do so. This Washington team should be much better than people expect, and a lot of it is going to be due to the man that's at the controls in Jayden Daniels.
Yes. Alrighty, so there you heard it from Bucky Brooks. Bucky Brooks, again, is a person that typically gives Washington a lot of high praise. And Washington believes, finally, after so many years not having a quarterback, that the carousel is finally over. And how fitting is it that now Dan Snyder's not here, Washington finally is able to find their franchise quarterback. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that coincidence? As we know, Jayden Daniels coming out of college won the Heisman Trophy. He was the 2nd overall pick, and he was, one of the top quarterbacks in the draft. And Jayden Daniels and Caleb Williams, was this whole debate. Drake May, even the guy that went to Minnesota, J.J. McCarthy. Who should Washington take? And after taking Jayden Daniels, you hear around the league how he is the most pro-ready. From his attitude off the field, how he carries himself, and the work that he puts in. We're hearing about Washington wanting to adopt the VR system to help him because that's how he was successful at LSU. You hear him taking snaps on the plane while he's with his family, going over the playbook while he's away. So the kid has the work ethic. And then you attach the work ethic with the athletic God-gifted ability he has, with the strong arm, with the accuracy down the field, that when he throws, it just seems like a match made in heaven. Now, obviously, we have to wait and see him play the games because, of course, we've been down this road before, and we have PTSD as Washington Commanders fans where we get our hopes up about a quarterback and then they turn out to be trash. However, what gives me confidence this go-around is that we have a guy that has his head on straight, and we have a coaching staff that knows what they're doing, or at least we hope that we have a coaching staff that knows what they're doing, and they haven't given me any reason to not believe in them. Cliff Kingsbury, as an offensive coordinator, has a history of being successful and getting the best out of his quarterbacks. Kyler Murray, Offensive Rookie of the Year, and let's not forget, before their season fell off the road, that they had him undefeated. Cliff Kingsbury had them undefeated, and then they lost to the Packers, and then that season fell off the road. But they still ended up making the playoffs that year. And that year, to start it off, Kyler Murray was playing at the MVP level. So let's not forget, Cliff Kingsbury, he's kind of a quarterback. Then last year, he was with Caleb Williams last year. He has history of Johnny Manziel, Baker Mayfield. Patrick Mahomes. Like, he has a track record that is like no other. And then Kyler Murray, obviously, in the NFL. So he gives me strong confidence that he can get the best out of Jayden Daniels. The weapons around him, Terry McLaurin, Jahan Dawson, Austin Eckler, Brian Robinson, Zach Ertz, Ben Sinnott, Cole Turner. Hopefully he can turn out to be something. And again, a lot of people are trying to tell me, wow, hey, this offensive line may not be bad as we think, as you think. And Andrew Wiley may be better in this new scheme, especially because that's really what my concern lies, is the tackle positions, but really Andrew Wiley. And a lot of people are telling me, wow, hey, he might be better. He might be better. Give him a chance. So to see what we're building and to see that this is just the start of it, I think, he could potentially have a CJ Stroud kind of year. And you got to look at it from this standpoint, right? A lot of people, let's be real. A lot of people didn't know who Nico Collins was last year. I did, because, I'm a big football fan, and I'm pretty sure you are too. But there's some people out there that didn't know who he was, didn't do their research on Tank Dell, really didn't expect Noah Brown to come over there and make a strong impact like he did last year. Dalton Schultz was good, but, was he really going to be able to have a strong season like he did last year? I'm not sure. But without the help of CJ Stroud with the help of CJ Stroud and Bobby Sloat, they were able to take guys that are typically, probably second string, third string, and turn them into first strings. Like Nico Collins had a first string wide receiver impact last year. Bro, they had John Mechie, right? Who really just came back from, having cancer, right? And he's like their fourth guy, their fourth option on offense, right? So they have weapons galore over there, and everyone's boosted by the quarterback's play. So Nico Collins can be our Nico Collins can be Luke McCaffrey. Jahan Dawson can be Tank Dell. Terry McLaurin, already is a bona fide number one, and been doing it without having a consistent and good quarterback. So we already have our number one. They just found their number one because of last season, right? It might be Tank Dell, it might be Nico Collins, however you want to look at it. They have their pieces together, and we do too. But it's all about, can we put it together? And then defensively, you speak about the defense that is going to help them out too, help the quarterback out too. The coaching staff is really what gives me confidence with this defense, and the veteran presence in the middle. With Bobby Wagner. And hopefully, better secondary coaching can help guys like Emmanuel Forbes, Quan Martin to be better. And that can also affect Jayden Daniels in a positive way, because Texans defense last year helped out CJ Stroud big time sometimes too. So it's all going to be a team effort. But you don't be surprised if Jayden Daniels has a offensive rookie of year performance and kind of turns this team around like CJ Stroud. Now, I'm not expecting him to have the stats sheet. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think what was CJ Stroud, like 4,000 yards and like 23 and 12 or something like that with his stats. Like, I'm not expecting him to just have the best possible ratio. But what I am expecting him to do is to show us progression. And his progression potentially could be so good that we might turn around and turn this thing around in 1 year. That's not what I want to expect from him. He was 23-5, that being CJ Stroud, so not 23-12, 23-5. I'm not expecting that from Jayden Daniels as far as, the interceptions goes, right? Because that's just that. What he did last year was unheard of, 4,108 yards. That's unheard of, really. So I'm not really putting that pressure on Jayden Daniels. However, if that is to happen and Jayden Daniels is to potentially blow up like how CJ Stroud did in 1 year, that is going to be golden, and that wouldn't shock me one bit. However, I'm going to take the caution approach, because I learned from my previous fandom years of saying, we're going to do this 10, 11, 12 wins. 9 wins. Nah, I'm going to just say about 7, 8 maybe. And Jayden Daniels shows progress and he's good. Like, he shows progress and he's good. Because we very well could see Jayden Daniels be good, but we lose because the team around him isn't ready. Or we could see the coaching staff be really good, Jayden Daniels really good, and he elevates everyone around him, and we go to the playoffs. Maybe we win a game like how the Texans did. You know what I'm saying? So you never know. It's just a way to see approach. But Bucky Brooks gives Jayden Daniels his props already, and says that he believes he can have a CJ Stroud kind of impact. Let me know what y'all think about this down below in the comment section. As always, me boy Juan Gotti. Like, comment, subscribe. Hills are Washington Commanders. On the road to 7,000 subscribers. So greatly appreciate it if you can help me reach that goal as soon as possible. And remember, once we hit 7K, I am giving away 5 Jayden Daniel jerseys. Again, 5 Jayden Daniel jerseys. And if you want one, all you got to do is be a subscriber of the channel. Y'all have a blessed one. Stay safe. Enjoy y'all weekend. Peace.
Never gave up ballin' like I'm Deshaun, throw the bomb, G. That's IG, my jersey never seen a line.